Hello. I had to write this backwards for the mirror. So wherever you're watching this, the first time I am doing this is live on Instagram on my Just Oil Stuff account. But I have written up some really good content for you guys. And what we're going to do is we're going to detox baby stepwise together. And if you're watching this, if I've reposted it on Facebook or on YouTube, then there are going to be notes in the comments, and it's going to be pretty much everything I'm about to say. But if you are watching this on Instagram, just go ahead, pay attention, take some notes if you want, okay? But I think the coolest thing that Young Living gave me, and the whole reason I signed up to do the business, is because I wanted personally to detox my stuff. I wanted to be a cool, crunchy mama. I did. If you're wondering what crunchy mama means, it means like hippie, which is silly because everyone, I think, deep down knows it's the best decision for your health. And I really wanted that. And so that's why I started my Young Living business, is because I wanted something to hold me accountable to that. So that's what we're going to talk about. And I'm going to collect all of these things in a hashtag called hashtag Detox with Lindsey. Okay. So if you are watching this not live, or if you are behind a little bit, you can check that hashtag and watch everything else. Okay. Really cool. So here we go. We're getting started. This is just the basics on how we're going to do everything. Okay. So the first thing is that really helps this whole detox thing work is accountability. Okay, so below, I want you to tag an accountability partner. Can you say that 5 times fast? Accountability partner. I got it. So tell a friend that you want to detox with them, or get your hubby to detox alongside you. I always find when I'm detoxing, it's really nice to talk about those things that come up, which we're going to talk about in a second, when you're detoxing. So for example, and I come back to this a lot because I think it was one of my favorite times while detoxing. So me and a few friends in my oily group, we all detoxed our deodorant together. And we were in a Voxer thread, which is, Voxer, it's like a walkie-talkie thread, and we could do it in a group message. But we had some symptoms. So for example, and we'll talk about it more in depth later, but if you're detoxing your deodorant, sometimes you can get something funky like a little rash. And I know that that's really gross and weird, but like if I hadn't have had them, I would have thought something, if I wouldn't have had someone else going through it at the same time, then I would have thought something was wrong and I maybe would have quit. So stay right there, buddy. So I think having an accountability partner and someone to do it with you, you scared me, is a really great idea. Okay, go to daddy. So the next thing I suggest is rest. So depending on what your body's working out, and I have notes over here that I'm reading. So, and if you want these notes, just ask me and I can send them to you. So depending on what your body's working out, you need to give your body grace to do the hard work it takes to get the crud out, okay? So your body, like if you've ever researched what the purpose of your heart does, what the purpose of your lungs does, what the purpose of your liver, your colon, all of the things, most of the time your body is just pulling crud out and keeping the best in. That's what your body was designed for, and I think it is so amazing. And so give yourself rest and grace when you're going through each of these detoxes, because your body's going to do some hard work and help you get to the healthiest version of you, okay? The next thing is, which seems a little contradictory to resting, is working out. Getting your heart rate up and getting your blood moving helps the detox move along a little bit faster. So sweat is an amazing way, an area for your body to kick out toxins. Or if you're really awesome and have access to a sauna, that is a really great place to do some detoxing as well. Next, following up with that, is water, okay? So when your body's working out yuck, it needs to be highly replenished. Your body's made of water. I take these notes so I don't forget to say this stuff. Your body's made of water, and every part of it is more successful when it's hydrated, okay? So when you're detoxing, drink as much as you're able to. Sweat and pee are where lots of yuck is just flushed out, okay? So give your body some oomph to do that, okay? The next thing, I'm gonna sneeze, The next thing is baby steps, okay? If you're going to go through this detox at a later date and you have access to all of this, I do not suggest doing all of this at once. Don't like look at all of my detox suggestions and be like, okay, next month it's January, I'm gonna detox anything and everything that I have, thanks Jordan, anything and everything that I have ever that's toxin wise. Your body will be like, it will be worn out because it kicks a lot of toxins out in each little step of the detox. So with that, giving your body grace and doing it in baby steps, unless for some reason you're going to go like on a sabbatical and go at a spa and can detox everything at once. If you're doing real life, you need to do baby steps, okay? Speaking of that, you have to think about balance and pillars, okay? So for example, this isn't always true for everyone, but I noticed it in my journey and a lot of other people's journey that when you detox one area, then your body draws attention to another area, okay? So for example, if you detox all of your home things, which we're gonna talk about, and then you haven't detoxed your skin products, randomly your skin may start breaking out, and if you've never had that problem. So in my case, I detoxed all of my outward topical things, and then my internal stuff started freaking out. And then I moved to be able to start detoxing that, and everything was fine. So always listen to your body, okay? It will tell you what steps you need to take, okay? Speaking of that, sometimes, again, this doesn't happen to everyone, but sometimes there are detox symptoms, okay? So there's some very regular detox symptoms depending on the area you are detoxing. So they can be headaches, rashes, unbalanced emotions, more frequent bowel movements, stinky sweat, tiredness, and even sometimes a fever. And a fever is sometimes good to let work out, but if it's prolonged, take a fever reducer, call your doctor and tell them what's going on, okay? So with that, the very last thing in here before I get to our action steps and all the things we're going to detox, I'm going to talk about is detox baths. Some people love baths. I really do. I know some people who do not. But I love a detox bath, and I do one at least once during each detox. And so I will suggest some detox oils I put in there. I put Epsom salt in there, and I'll give you a link to get those. Super hot water. I put a diffuser next to the bath, and I like to, while I'm laying in the bath, drink a giant water. Oh, my computer just freaked out. And then, yeah, so that helps pull out the toxins more easily. And one time during a detox bath, I even broke out into a random sweat. So I suggest showering after the bath to wash off all the toxins that are sitting on your skin. Okay. So I know that some of these things seem extreme and that detoxing might be hard, but it really isn't. You can just take these things one step at a time, but they're going to make you the most successful if you stick to the process, okay? So here are the things that I'm going to be covering weekly. And each of these things I will break up, baby steps, and I'm going to give you tools, tools from Young Living, tools from Amazon, tools from other companies that are going to make you most successful in this, okay? So the first, we're going to do it, we're literally going to do this in baby steps. So the first thing we're going to talk about is an outward detox, and that would be like your candles and your cleaners. Next is a topical detox, so things that kind of affect you. This is like the first big step, and those things we're going to talk about: deodorant, shampoo and conditioner, deep conditioner, detangler, dry shampoo, body wash, lotion, perfume, skincare routine, makeup, even some like different things that will help with pain relief. And then we're going to talk about internal detox, which is I think one of the hardest steps. Then we're going to talk about vitamins, supplements, flavored drinks, probiotic, protein, sugar, dairy, gluten, water. Ooh. Okay, and then the last thing we will do is we'll talk about some defense things that you can help stay from environmental things, and that includes free radicals, heavy metals, different organs, and blue light. So that's cool. So okay, so if you are ready to start this detox journey and get your cup, I wrote that. That's so corny. So we're going to get your cup that you pour out of clean and full so you can pour into others better. Okay, that's corny, but you know it's true. When you have a full cup and when you are feeling good, you're able to serve others better. And that's my whole love for treating yourself better, okay? So here are some action steps, okay? So the first thing you need to do is tag or screenshot this to someone who will hold you accountable or walk this journey with you. The next is to prep and purchase some suggested items that I have, and I'll talk about them below. And then you're going to want to save this post to refer back to and remember the hashtag. And then I would love for you to comment below your why behind wanting to start this journey. Like, why would being detoxed and having a full cup and feeling amazing, why would you want to do that? Tell me, like, your specifics. And then 5, tag your upline or your enroller so they know you're getting started and they can help you in your accountability journey also. So some purchases that I suggest. So from Young Living, I love the Life 9 probiotic to help get your gut health and keep it strong during each detox. Clove oil is really good on the bottom of your feet to help pull the crud out. That's also found in Thieves if you have your starter kit. And then helichrysum is incredible for detoxing. You can apply it to your feet and your hands. Peppermint oil helps with any head tension that might come from detoxes. Digest or Aroma Ease will help with any tummy discomfort and help move things along in your detox process. Some Amazon suggestions, which I have links for. Epsom salt pulls out crud and eases muscles, and putting it in your detox bath is a must. Steel cup with a straw. So oils break down plastic in your drinks. So grab this, or you can use like a Yeti type one that if you already have. And then I have a suggestion for steel cups with straws for kids. And then, or if you like a steel water bottle, I have that. Coconut oil, fractionated coconut oil. So this, you can mix these with the detox oils and put them on your head or on the bottom of your feet and keep those rollers around. So this is, if you haven't looked up, I have a highlight in here in my stories, or you can search in the Facebook groups on how to make a roller. But these are my favorite rollers. I have a link to them here, but they are from Amazon and they're color coded, so they help me remember which is which. Okay, and so those are all the purchase things I suggest. And then the next week, we're going to do our very first detox, and that is saying goodbye to candles and wall plugs. So go ahead and like Marie Kondo those and say goodbye and thank you for how they served you. But don't be too sad and cry because they were actually terrible for you. Okay, so we're gonna jump into that next week. Do all those things. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you guys have a great day. I'm super excited to start this detox journey with you.